Hi, everybody. I hope you've been having a great day. So how many of you admit to having a little bit of cabin fever? Obviously, this winter hasn't been nearly as harsh compared to previous winters. And some of those first couple of months that we've had in the past have been brutally cold and or snowy for weeks on end, and they weren't that long ago. Anybody recall the polar vortex of January, February 2019? We hadn't even heard that term until we were right smack in the midst of it that season. Honestly, if we talk about this year, other than a few days here or there, we've not really had many times that we've not been able to get out and run an errand or get to work. So it doesn't seem that cabin fever's been such a big thing for a lot of us. But it can mean days of isolation, not much variety in the day-to-day activities, and a sense of monotony or sameness that sets in for a lot of others. Personally, I can usually keep busy with a good book or a puzzle, but even those wear thin after so many days of staying close to home. I'm kind of guessing that our dogs have a touch of cabin fever this year too. They're usually pretty active, charging outside when there's a squirrel to chase, and Maggie loves playing in the snow. But after they sleep all night, they'll go out and then they'll come back in and eat breakfast, and then they'll lie down on their dog beds and take another snooze. And that pattern just repeats itself throughout the day. They run outside, come back in and sleep. Most evenings, they're stretched out all on the floor, napping the whole evening until they follow me into the bedroom for the night. Winter's actually meant to be a time of rest in between growing seasons, and I think we all go kind of into a form of hibernation in colder weather. That's just part of our DNA as mammals. But that dormancy does not need to take over our spiritual life. And in fact, this is a great time to spend more time in our Bibles and build up our spiritual muscles. We're not busy with a lot of other things that keep us hopping in the spring and summer. What better time than winter to grow closer to God? This could take the form of adopting a spiritual discipline such as prayer or study. There are lots of great devotionals or Bible reading plans through the YouVersion Bible app, as well as a wealth of devotionals and reading plans also in print. Maybe this is the year you'd like to try journaling. You can get a new notebook and start on that, where there are Bible devotionals that will actually help kind of walk you through that and help with your journaling as well. Just like we need to keep our bodies moving during the fall and winter months, especially when it's not that pleasant to be outside, we also need to keep our minds and our spirits moving so that cabin fever or spiritual dryness doesn't overtake us. What better time to connect with God, to grow deep in our relationship with Him, and come to loving more fully than grounding ourselves in God's Word. For everything that was written in the past was written to teach us, so that through the endurance taught in the Scriptures and the encouragement they provide, we might have hope. Have a great day. Bye.